Hello again. Somehow I managed to not only remember and think about it, but to actually start recording and talking the next day. Although today I started more about, like, without any ideas what to talk about. Well, there is something to talk about, but I will see if I want to talk about it. First and foremost, there's a lot of accidents on the road. Like today, I'm like driving starting from 8 in the morning. Right now it's 4 in the evening, well, afternoon, let's say. And I gotta say, I've noticed, let me count, like right now one, back one as well, and one in the as well, then one coming, 2 containers. I think 4 or 5, maybe I'm missing one, but like I can count 4, but I think there was 5 accidents, like just cars, like, oh, it's even more, no, it's definitely 5, maybe even 6. Well, basically, let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at 6. And it's ridiculous. Like, yeah, the roads here, like, Danish people are not ready for winter, to drive in winter, like at sea. Like, I've been driving in this job for quite a while, and I've never seen a single accident happening throughout the autumn. And now there has not been a single day when I'm driving when I haven't noticed at least one accident on the road. Usually it's like around 2 or 1. But today is exceptionally rich day with accidents. But I also, like, in the morning I already knew that this day will be nasty because it was like very cold the day 2 days before. It was like snow and stuff, and now it's raining. It's like on the zeros, but like very barely above, or like maybe even not. So obviously, like, the road is much more unpredictable than it is just on the snow. But yeah, another thing, today is my birthday. I'm becoming 22 years old today. Actually, I already became. Less than 12 hours ago, basically. Let's count it then. Yeah. How am I feeling? Also, thank you for congratulating me, even if you didn't. I will accept that. I don't feel any different from how I felt at 21. Although when I was 21, when I just got 21, I was like super like depressed as well because I just went out of the breakup. But also, personally speaking, that I'm starting to grow up very rapidly, because when I just became like 20 years old, I still didn't feel any different from being 13-year-old. But then, because of the breakup, like during my year of being 21, I kind of like had to like grow up from 13 to 21 very quickly. And right now I feel like as well, like I'm either 21, 22. I don't really know how it feels, how it has to be feeling, but I do feel that I'm not a kid anymore. That's a sad thing. Usually these things, like, sometimes I still behave myself as a kid because, like, I didn't really notice what changed that much except people treatment around me, I guess, from the time that I was 13. But yeah, maybe just people around me are more grown up. That's why I'm more grown up. I don't know how it works. But yeah, basically, yeah, we'll see. Also, I forgot to start this video with a number. Today's number is 402. 402. So let's talk about work. I'm driving right now, and you have noticed yesterday I was also driving. Basically, I'm working at UFF Humana. It's basically Humana, but UFF is in Danish because Humana did originate from Denmark. And there are two things. Well, basically, my work here is more about renovating containers where you put the second-hand clothes. Like, if you're just a regular person and you have some clothes to throw out, instead of doing it in the trash or donating directly to the shops, you can just put them in the containers that you can find on the street or in recycling centers. And yeah, I'm basically renovating those containers. I'm picking them up when they're broken or like nasty, old, and just dirty or whatever. Do as much as maintenance as I can. Paint them afterwards with very good quality paint, I must say, and put stickers on and ship them and to exchange them with the old ones. Like I take the new ones and exchange them with the old ones. Or should I say it otherwise? Well, the thing is, yes. But because now winter is more busy for clothes collecting, and I cannot really paint containers because it's very cold outside, and oftentimes I come to work and all the containers are fucking frozen with the mist that is collected on the containers, and I cannot paint out inside because it's like not allowed. So yeah, basically I'm when I do the job I work outside, but because right now I cannot work outside because of the weather and the season, I'm collecting clothes instead. And again, I'm driving, going to the containers and picking the clothes from the containers which the regular people threw in, or irregular people, doesn't matter really. Yeah. And I'm driving an electric van, and it's a fairly new van, like very new actually. Like it even has still like a limiter of 90 kilometers per hour, so I cannot under any circumstance go faster than 90 kilometers. Why do they do that? I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. I didn't ask actually. I wanted to ask a long time ago, but now I just don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not paid enough to care, as they say. But yeah, basically I'm on a highway where the speed limit is 130 oftentimes, and I'm just going here by now as a 90, and it feels very unsafe. But then I noticed the trucks that go here are going like 85 or something, and I'm slowly overtaking them, and it's like when there are two lines I feel like a jerk a little bit. But yeah, I gotta get, like right now in this current state of mind, I have to overtake them under, like there's no other choice to be made. You might ask why is that so? It's because this electrical van drains battery. The second half of the battery drains rapidly. It doesn't matter if the van is full or not. It's just I don't know why actually. Like I can only theorize. Like right now, obviously it drains much faster because it's a full van. But the other day, I didn't even have half full van, and I had to drive like 30 kilometers back, and the van said like 75 that I have left, and I didn't make it. I literally got stuck midway. Fortunately, I somehow managed to get like to the charger in some no-name town. And it's actually very fortunate that in Denmark it's very supported to drive electrical cars. because it's environmental friendly, and Denmark really hates gas emissions. Like, I don't think any other country hates cars as much as Denmark. But yeah. And right now, like, I was driving, collecting clothes, and I was like, okay, I have 200 kilometers, and I still had like some containers I wanted to visit, and I wanted to go like basically I had 3 options to go. One town which is like 25 kilometers away, which is like already like even further from my workplace, and then I checked like to workplace. It would have meant that I have to go back like 40 extra kilometers. So with addition to that, I have to drive back and forth in this town on the containers and then go back. It's like 70 kilometers, and really didn't want to risk it because like this van really eats the second half of the kilometers of the battery. And yeah, therefore like I meant, okay, I will just go in this town, because the second option was even further, and the third option was only 1 container, but it's like not that far from the workplace. But since I had like plenty space in the van, I decided to just go that direction. However, my supervisor texted me that I have to go to the furthest possible place because there were 2 containers that were absolutely full. And I checked, it's like I had to, from the workplace to these containers is 60 kilometers only, and I had to make like 35 kilometers to go to this town, which means like frankly like 100 kilometers that I had to make. And on battery I had like less than 200 already, because I was driving when I noticed it, when he sent me a message. Naturally I stopped to like check and calculate everything, but that's besides the point. I was like super sketchy, like okay, if I get there and I have less than 150 kilometers, there's a high likelihood I will not collect any other containers. I made there with 184 kilometers left. I was like, alright, I collect all these clothes and like straight to the warehouse with 61 kilometers away. I collected the clothes, started driving until the highway, which is like less than 2 kilometers. This fucking battery, I'm sorry, exceeded 20 kilometers of the battery. I literally was so pissed and nervous, like I was literally biting my finger like this, like like oh my god, will I make it? I even recorded a small video clip that I wanted to show to my workplace if I didn't make it, but right now it seems more safe. That's why I record now, because now right now it remains like 10 kilometers and I have 55 kilometers left, which still is dangerously close of being 0. Two things I have noticed though: if you drive with AC and without eco mode, for some reason it doesn't consume as much battery as if you drive without AC and with eco mode. Why then eco mode even exists, I have no idea, don't ask me, but that's the choice. That's the observation I have had right now. Let me drink some water. Also I'm very lucky that the highway is very empty right now. Because, oh no, it's not 4 p.m. I'm lying, it's like 1. And just the van is very stupid. So yeah, it's right now 1. So yeah, like this also puts into perspective that I'm going from 8 to 1. It's like 5 hours or something. and I've already noticed like 6 accidents on the road. Like that's ridiculous. But okay. So yeah, and my boss obviously got mad the other day, which I didn't make back because like she thought that I didn't check kilometers like at all, which I obviously did, and I was trying to be very, very responsible and like taking extra kilometers in advance. But because I didn't have experience with driving electrical cars before, especially with brand new vans, I was obviously proven wrong to be very responsible, I guess, in her eyes. Yeah, and she got really pissed, and with addition to other things that added up, that I didn't take extra days, which I should take because I take extra holidays due to appointments that I have to make. And yeah, I'm sorry. Wow, the road changed so drastically. But yeah, like I think either yesterday or today even, like I talked to my boss, I think it was yesterday. I talked to my boss super like concise and very like clearly explaining my point as clear and confidently as I can. Because if I would show any weakness, that would mean that I'm not like confident in the things that I think that I'm true of. And that would mean that I'm lying in her eyes, basically. And I didn't really want to her to see me lying, because I genuinely don't think that I made any mistakes, and I think that I did everything that I could. So I didn't like want it her to see like that, because like it obviously, me defending myself sounds like an excuse, because yeah, I do take responsibility of things that happened, and like I know that it was my fault that I got stuck, but I do think that I had all the reasons to. Will he change here as well? Oh, thank you. This guy, huh? Hi, jerk. Oh no, I have to release my pedal. Now it's becoming more busy. But yeah, that's about it, basically, more or less. Right now I'll have to focus on the road more, because it's already one stripe left on the battery, and I have to turn right. But yeah, basically I wanted to just express my heart out. Yeah, also talk about my birthday. I mean, I didn't talk much about it because this momentary pain of my work being a nasty bitch to me to like last few days, or even like the last few weeks. Yeah, just wanted to talk about it. That's about it. See ya.